Hi, hello. My name is Anita. This is my very first video of YouTube. I have watched so many videos. It's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, and I love it because you're interested how to make a cake, you'll find it. You're interested how to do all these bits, you always find it. It's never boring. I'm just starting something new at the moment. I'm about to turn 42, and I'm a girly girl. I love my makeup, but I've never been particularly good in skincare. So now that I'm about to turn 42, it's becoming very important, especially that I'm starting getting wrinkles around my lip, around my top lip, and I hate it. I actually hate it with passion. I've always been told like, oh, you look young for your age, and you kind of like it. You like it when people say that, but you're starting to hear less and less of it. So I do. Like, I was never bothered about. I have a couple lines there on my forehead that I had since forever. Never bothered me. The small lines around my eyes, not particularly. I can see these lines are getting deeper. It's not a big deal. By getting them on my lips, it sucks. That's all I can see now. Every time I look at the mirror and I'm talking, just don't like it. So I started watching videos, and a lot of the dermatologists, they all suggested the best thing you can do for your skin is to use retinol. But I am very scared to try new things, because sometimes attempt to make something better, you can make it a lot worse, and it's just like So I've watched a lot of videos, especially the videos there from the people that actually look very good for their age. Like when you have somebody that looks 50, 60 and they still have a dewy, glowy skin, you think, okay, they're onto something. I want to see the proof that it's working. And few of the dermatologists they honor, they seem to be, they know what I'm talking about. I started just for a long time. I only moisturizer, like since in my 20s. I used this one, and that's all I used, like for God knows how many years and how many bottles of this I have used until now. I started 15 years ago when my son was born. I was at the shopping center and I saw this beautiful, very attractive woman, and she had so many of this cream into the trolley, and I'm like, good enough for her, good enough for me. I have an oily combination skin, so when I heard oil, I'm like, oily skin, oily cream, I don't know. But then I got one and I tried, and I'm like, oh wow, you put it on and it's gone in your skin, you never feel it. You only notice when you don't put a cream and the face is tight and this. So I've never even attempted to change it because it was so good and it worked for me. It was comfortable. So maybe like the last 6 months after 40, after getting all these changes, I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I need a bit more help. So I bought the red one of this, which is a bit stronger, and that was not good for me. I think going from nothing to a night cream, going to that one, I can feel it itchy and burning. So then I went to this one, which matches the other bottle, and this was great. I didn't feel it. You put it on, it's quite thick. You fill it on, and that's it. So far for that, I've been with these two for so long and nothing else. And I watch a lot of the videos about the retinol, and everybody says it's the only thing that works. I'm like, okay. So, and most of the people that I saw on there that was using retinol, they were all talking about, oh, when you started, and you're gonna get the ugly face for a while, you're gonna have the peeling, and you're gonna have, nearly everybody was saying it's just start slowly, don't go crazy. And the proper retinol that most of these people are using for years and years, that's only dermatologists can prescribe. And again, I don't want to do anything so severe, so strong, from going from nothing to something so strong. So I saw an ad about this one, and I'm like, okay, I tried this one, retinol oil, and because some of them were saying when you started to buff it and to put it on top of the moisturizer, to mix it with oils and all these things. And this bottle says you can use it day AM and PM, and I'm talking if they're gonna recommend it for today, like AM and PM, that means it's not as strong. And also this goes combination with another cream, another one with these that has a retinol as well. I'm like, oh, that's a lot. So I'm just gonna stick with this one and this together and see how it goes. I put it the first night, I didn't feel anything different. Put it the second night, it looked like nicer. But people said don't get too cocky if you don't see the pimple breaking out or peeling, you know. It might happen day 5 and 6. So I did it for 2 nights, and then I thought, oh, okay, I'll give it a rest, because everybody was saying start slowly, even once a week, twice a week. And I thought, okay, 2 days off, 1 day off, that's how I'm gonna go. So I started there, 1 day off, and did another 2 days, so about 4 days, and I can see the just plumping up a little bit more dewy. So okay, so I thought I was gonna keep going with this one at night time. But for the morning, because I was saying if you use a retinol, because your skin is gonna be sensitive, you need to have a sunscreen. I'm 40 years old and never use a sunscreen. I know, and I live in Australia with this harsh sun. But I actually hide from the sun. I'm not a person that likes to tan. I don't go to the beach. I don't really expose myself on the sun a lot. And as a child, bad experience. I would go to the beach, I would burn, and then I would peel everything off, and I don't tan, I burn. So for that reason, like, I always try to stay away from the sun. Still not excuse, I think, not to use any. So I started, like, after reading this, how it's good this one morning, and then I said, oh, you need to use vitamin C. And this is also, I think it says AM and PM, but I don't want to mix too much because I'm just starting this. Eventually I might have more bottles with more things to do more things. But I'm gonna try I'm a bit cautious. I don't want to go full on going from nothing to 100. So, and then I got this one. It's a vitamin C serum. This one seems okay in a brightening. I can see my skin is much looking a little bit more white, like more palish, which I like it. But also more like a one tone. I think it's toning. It looks more even. So I started using this one, and they say in the morning you also need to put all the acid to do them in the morning. So I'm on the market looking for good hydrochloric acid, I think. Yeah, I've been looking around for that one and see which one that I would really be getting. But I'm definitely gonna try hydrochloric acid as well with this, and my moisturizer in the morning, and those 2 at night, and as well sunscreen. I always thought, oh my god, sunscreen. That was half the reason I didn't go to the beach, because you put this sunscreen, it's so oily and it's white, and it's just, I know it's doing a good thing, but I would rather wear a jumper than wear a sunscreen. That's how I didn't really like the feel of it. This is especially for the face. It's for the face. It's a 50, so it's very good protection, and it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's actually tinted like moisturizer. You can see a bit of a shine afterwards, but I think if you put a foundation on, or you can put a foundation on it, and it's fine. It's not as bad as I was imagining it was gonna be wearing a sunscreen. So at the moment, on this tray and those 2. I want to see how things gonna progress, and I will keep you posted. And because every person that was on it, and they were all like saying that side effects, that they were all saying that they had a dry skin, naturally dry skin. I haven't seen many with the oily combination skin, so maybe that's why I haven't peeled yet, or is it too early? Only time will tell. So I will keep you posted about what's gonna happen. And yeah, so far pretty impressed with my skin. Yeah, ignore the sty over there, this pimple, but it's just this time of the month. I do break out just before my period. It's nothing unusual for myself. And also I was just squeezing the pore that was a bit clogged up. I was trying to get rid of it. So yeah, I should learn not to do it, but too tempting. It's a little bit too tempting. So we'll see what's happened. Definitely will let you know what's happened. I'm very interested to see this miracle work. Who knows? The goal is to get a higher strength and to use it every day, so that you shed more skin and you have more cell production. Yeah, I always loved makeup. Skincare was always like at the back of it, but now as I get older, I think skincare is more important than makeup. So the makeup always gonna look better if your skin is better. You can tell that when you have somebody 20 years old skin, put a foundation and it's flawless, and then you have somebody of my age, you put it and you can sink into the pores and stuff. So I'll keep you posted. Yeah, how it's all gonna work out.